Alright, we're going to teach everybody how to make kale chips here. I started out with a little bit of a bowl, but when you go to the store, you pick up kale, it's in like a bunch. Sometimes it looks more curly, but this is actually organic kale. So it comes in a bunch and it's wrapped around the stems with a rubber binder.
Yeah.
So what you do is you take one thing of kale, and there's a long stem down the middle. And you're going to want to take this off because this doesn't make...
Other people.
Yeah, I'm telling other people. Most of the time these don't make very good chips, the stem here. But what I do is I save them.
They're so gross. You don't want to eat them.
Yeah, but we save them still because they're really good to juice or put in a blended drink.
Can I try this?
Go ahead. So what I do is I hold the stem like
But
this.
it's good when you don't have it.
And you just pull it off. So you throw that away.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit of a stem here.
Just have to quit. Why?
Then you drop it, kind of just break it into bite-sized chips.
Quit!
That's what you're going to do.
It's not
Kind of
telling
like that.
you. It's telling other people. Mom.
I'll do another one. So here's the piece of kale. Here's the stem of it going down here that we're taking off. Just hold the bottom with your two fingers. Rip it up. So on our kale chips, the kids like a tad bit of olive oil. I'm actually running out of olive oil. I gotta buy more. I've had this bottle for probably a good year or more. And I use Himalayan salt. And this is nutritional yeast. They sell it in bulk at the health food stores. My health food store has it in like the refrigerated section. And it's in a container and I pour it into this bag myself and they just weigh it out. Okay. Zachary survived a bite attack, so we're moving on. So basically what I do is I take about a capful of olive oil. That's probably about a teaspoon. And I just drizzle it over. I might put maybe another half of a capful in here. So you just drizzle it on there. And then what you're going to want to do is get your hands in there and just massage it. And it's going to reduce in size. But basically what we're trying to do is just get all of the oil on all of the pieces. So like if you have like dry spots, just rub it on there with your fingers. That's all it needs. You like kale chips, Brandon?
Yeah. I like them with cheesy ones.
You like the cheesy ones?
Yeah.
When he says cheesy, he means nutritional yeast. And that's actually really good for you. It has a vitamin B12, which some people that are on a plant-based diet can have a little bit of a lack of it. So you can take B12 supplements, or you can take, you know, just different things that have B12 added.
And the cheesy ones are really yummy.
Yep, the kids wake up asking for them.
But you need water too.
Yep, they definitely, if you're giving them to kids, sometimes after you dehydrate them, the curly stuff doesn't get chewed up good enough, and
But it's not good when it's plain like that.
right.
And it was not with the sticks.
Yep, they don't like it raw, but technically it still is raw even after it's dehydrated.
Well, it's good to eat that, so some people eat that.
Yep, Mommy eats that. I actually have that in my blended drink right here that I'm going to drink right after this movie's over. So anyways.
On your video?
Yep. Let me just get some of this oil off my hands.
People watching this?
So what we're going to do is I'm going to twist up some of my salt here into the cap. Sprinkle some
Salt.
I mean, this is probably about a half a teaspoon maybe of salt. Don't need a whole lot because it seems to be a little overpowering if you have too much salt.
And it doesn't make it good.
Yeah, I'm known for adding too much salt, that's for sure. And as for the nutritional yeast, I'd say I add about a good couple tablespoons.
And then when you're done with that, you put them in the hydrator, like a big thing like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's really huge, and then you have like a bunch of things down, and you flip the top up, and then you put it in there.
So basically the consistency we wanted to get to is...
And then when it's done, then you could take them out and eat them. And then the cheesy ones are super good.
Are they?
Yeah, they're super duper good.
Sprinkle a tad bit more. You do this all the taste. There's no right or wrong. You know, you might not like nutritional yeast. We really like it.
But it's not.
Everyone's different. So, it's ready to go.
You put it in a hydrator like I just told you.
And I'll get the dehydrator out so Brandon can show you what that is all about. Sit down.
It's coming. Okay,
right.
Here's the bigger. This is what I was talking about.
This is our dehydrator.
Yeah,
They sell lots of different varieties out there, but this one's a really good one. I bought it off of Walmart.com for $50, and it has a temperature gauge on it. And someone must have been playing with it because I never set it above 105. So it's really nice. You don't want to set it over 118, I believe, otherwise it's not considered raw anymore. And the reason why you want it raw is because if you have it cooked below 118, or I do 105,
So
it doesn't kill the enzymes that are in the kale. So you're getting all the benefits of eating it in this stage. And Brandon just says he won't eat it like this, but he'll eat it dehydrated. So we're gonna...
This is what I was talking about.
Yep, we're gonna fill up our dehydrator.
And then it has like all different kinds.
Yep, hold on.
That you could do it. So.
Yep, we put it on different layers.
And it's awesome. I love it.
All you do is just sprinkle it out. Try not to have them touching each other too much, but with...
I can help you.
Sure. The amounts that we make...
Right.
Oh, Stephanie's happy about kale chips. Alright, don't have them touching each other too close.
Oh.
And, alright, that's good.
Now can I lick my hands?
You can if you don't want to touch any more. So then the next tray, don't touch any. So, yeah. I need to wash my dehydrator. It's a little bit...
Mom. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going to do that.
That's okay.
So
You help me with the first... No, because your hands, you just licked them. We don't want to... Just in case anyone comes over to try our kale chips, we don't want to have Brandon licks on them. So you just lay them out in the dehydrator.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Is that okay if I make it feel about this?
Yeah, after. Whoa! Okay, so now that 2 out of 3 of my children got hurt during this film.
Yeah, we were sorry that we did that.
Brandon, please don't hurt your fingers in that drawer. We're going to try to make it without having all 3 children getting hurt at one time.
Okay. What the heck?
He's kind of being silly.
I tried some of that out.
Did you? Just take whatever nutritional yeast I have on there because it tastes pretty good. You don't want to waste it. Throw it on there.
Then put the top back on.
Take this dehydrator thing, and again, it's set at 105 degrees.
And then after that, when you get it on there, there's this plug here, and you just plug it right in there.
Yep, you just plug it right into the wall. And it turns right on. So, we'll let this run. It's technically the morning right now, but normally we let this run for about overnight. but a lot of times if I'm running it during the day, it's, you know, I'll sneak in there when it starts getting crunchy and steal pieces and give some to the kids because they like it.
It's gonna be yummy!
So, we're all out of our kale chips in our bag. And actually, if you look over here, these are clean, by the way. I just have to put them away. But
that's what them look like.
We're all out of kale chips.
So that's what them look like
So
when
we gotta
they're
fill
done.
this up. Yep, these ones are a little bit cheesier because it was a different recipe that I found on YouTube.
That's what them look like when they were done.
Yeah, but the kids don't care for those kind too much, so.
No, I care.
Well, you guys like this kind better.
Yeah, I love cheesy ones in that one.
So, all right. Hope you guys try making kale chips because they're pretty yummy.
Super duper yummy!
Do you like kale chips? Say kale chips.
And we're sorry that we turned it off 2 times.
That's okay. All right. This is Brandon and Zachary.
Or no, that's Stephanie and Brandon.
Stephanie.
And the brown one is Zachary.
The brown one is Zachary. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.